Hey, if you're going to go upstairs, don't go for too long because you're going to have to make me pizza at some point. Yeah, pizza.
That goddamn pizza.
Pizza. Hey, there's somebody here already. And you are going to be so excited when you hear about how Fitshaced Fortuneteller is after hours, or in this case, before hours time, happened. Because, oh my God, it was incredible. Something happened. It was amazing. There was a mouse, okay? I should wait until everybody's here because it's big news. It was big news about being a mouse. Well, I wasn't being a mouse. It was just big news in general about a mouse. Hopefully tonight we don't have, like a bunch of internet trouble. Because I had internet trouble with Facebook Live. And Facebook Live always gives me a bunch of bull honky and stuff. Right now I'm drinking. I'm already a little bit drunk because I did that first thing. Every time I read your name, I'm like, Pepperidge Farm remembers. Hey, what's up? I was just talking about a mouse. You know. Anyway, tonight, my dog is licking the floor, so that's cool, I guess. He pooped down the floor today, and when I went to clean it up, it was cold, and it was like, how did it come out cold? Are you dead? Like, I guess, welcome to my live stream where I'm talking about, yeah. And also, my hair is up in a messy bun because I was wearing a thing. I was wearing like this, and then I realized during the other thing that I have a bald spot, and it was showing a bald spot. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, I better take care of that because you know how I am, all about the glamour and my carefully kempt image and shit like that. So, hello! Haha! Oh, hey, well, this is what I usually do. I'm already kind of drunk. So, this is, I'm drinking this purple grape, and it's called purple grape. Now, you would assume that because they specify that this is purple grape, that it would, they would have a green grape flavor. They do not. Hello! Oh my God. You wouldn't be out of breath so bad if you weren't just licking the floor for like 10 minutes straight. All right, let me look up the questions. Because I have to. That's how it is. You know what? This is like Faygo. This is just like Faygo. This is just like Faygo. That's the problem. It tastes like Faygo, but somebody poured cough syrup into it. There's a cherry lime one of these. I'll have to try it. This is the harder one. Because Lord knows I need to get so fucking obliterated the night before Tech Sunday for my show. Everybody's like, I'm so tired of hearing about your show, Jenny. We get it. You're in a play. It's true. Okay. I have to try to figure this out. I already said I really don't like sheets. I mean, not sheets, like bed sheets. Okay. Didn't I already clear off the one about medical marijuana? I think I did. I already talked about medical marijuana, right? There was a medical marijuana one. Yeah, I'm gonna pray. Okay, so earlier tonight, and I don't know why, Mr. Jen and I we were singing a song. I can't remember it, but it was amazing. Like, we made up a little song. Please pardon my hamster. He just woke up and is like, I gotta exercise right fucking now. Like, he has a dedicated fucking training schedule. The wheel serves two purposes. It's exercise and also toilet. Hello! I'm getting more hellos. Hello! Anyway, he has to wake up and run in the thing so he can piss and shit all over it, and then the piss and shit like flies around in the wheel, and then we have to clean it up. I don't know, hamsters or something else. But we're singing a little song. Everybody sing along. The song was, it was something, it was like, drink your burger. Scuttle around. That was it. it's my birthday. And Mr. Jen would go, no, it's not. And I go, scuttle around. And we kept doing that. We kept saying, it's my birthday. Or no, drink your burger, scuttle around. It's my birthday, scuttle around. It was a whole thing. So that's cool. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I posted about the question box on Twitter. I think it was. But if we can, I can put the question box link in here. That's not a problem. And I can do that right now, actually. So question box. You're just going to have to watch my face. Pardon my burp. Like I said, I'm already drunk. But I can do this because I can multitask. I am a smart, capable, beautiful human. I know things with my body. Okay, here we go. Yay! All right, now I'm coming back. And I'm putting this here. Drink your burger. Scuttle around. There. There's the link. So the other story that I wanted to tell you guys, I just did a thing. I just did the other drunk tarot thing that I usually do, right? That I do for my $10 patrons, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, happy last day of Passover to you as well. And at midnight tonight, it'll be Pascha. So I will not be going to Pascha this year. You can quote me on that, the Adrift. You can put that on a shirt. I know things with my body. Anyway, I was doing that other tarot hour. That's why I'm already drunk, for my patrons on Patreon. And some shit happened that I need to show you. Mr. Jen goes, hey, something's happened. Come here. And I go in the kitchen. Ambiguous intent. We talked about this. That you got me first. Okay. Oh, I don't have to answer because it's not midnight yet. So it's not really Jesus time yet. So at midnight tonight, I'm going to dox you. I'm going to find your thing. Voice de nuevos crece. Kira, see? Kira wasn't polite. She had the Russian one. I know. I know I should know it, but every year I don't remember it. I'm kind of bummed that I'm not going to church tonight, though, because I do like walking around and singing that really sad song. Like it says dirge. The dirge-like music. Anyway, so Mr. Jen, I was doing this thing, and Mr. Jen yells from the other room. He's like, Jen, what do I do? I found a mouse. I'm like, you found a mouse? And I thought, okay, he saw a mouse. Like, what am I going to do? I'm going to go out there, and it's going to run away. Like, right? It's going to run away. Nope. This is how he found the mouse. It was in the graham crackers. Can you guys see that? I don't know how it shows up for you guys. But there was a little fucking mouse in the graham crackers. And he was just standing there staring at us. And we were staring back. And he couldn't go anywhere because the opening, he was inside the thing. And so I was just like, oh my God, what do we do? And you're just standing there like blink, and like their eyes blink independently. I didn't know that, but it would be like blink, 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 like a cartoon. Like a cartoon. So we were like, well, what the fuck do we do with it? And Mr. Jen says, let's throw it outside. And I was like, but it's cold. Would it be too cold? And I swear to God, I thought this was like the only time in our marriage that Mr. Jen would strike me. Because I was like, would it be too cold? He's like, it won't be too cold. I don't give a shit. So we took it outside. We put it in a pitcher. I put it in a pitcher, and we took it outside. And I'm watching my fat hamster try to fit up a pipe. Okay, anyway, we took it outside and like let it go. But I was like, we'll give him the cracker. disgusting little thing have. So anyway, that was the excitement that happened over on the other Facebook. And I on the Facebook, on the one for patrons. And so I ended it like 15 minutes early because I was like, you know what? You guys gave me $10 this month, but this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. All right. So we did. We gave him the cracker. We kicked him out. So that was my exciting story. Thank you all for humoring me while I told it. Because, you know, it was exciting to me. I get excited. Oh, wait. It's a cute bat photo on Facebook and sent it to my partner, and his reaction was to assume that I was in possession of this bat. Okay, I was at a cat thing one time. It was this whole thing, this book signing / cat adoption. And Bronwyn Green was like, yeah, there's going to be like 5 cats there. And there were like 35 cats there. And I almost died because I'm allergic to cats. And so, but we were there and I held a cat and I took a picture and I sent it to Mr. Jen. And I was like, his name is Dracula Jr. because he had like fangs. There's a black cat that had fangs. I was like, his name is Dracula Jr. And he's like, you didn't get a cat. Oh my God, you can't have another cat. Oh, you have too many animals. And we do. Because we have the most patient fucking landlords in the world. I think I could go and get a fucking llama and tie it up to the back porch. And they'd be like, oh, that's fine. They'd be fine with it. And I would feel so bad. So I feel really bad by the number of dogs we've had. At one point, we had 4 fucking dogs. 4 dogs and a cat. Oh, I do have a cat. Okay. You know my big fat cat I've shown on here? There are mice in the house, and she won't catch them. And the last time I asked her to catch one, because I saw one under the dishwasher, she like looked at me, and then she very pointedly looked at the hamster cage, because we're always getting after her not to get to the hamster cage. And then like she just looked at the hamster in the hamster cage and then just like looked back at me and then put her head down and like was like, no, we're done. So apparently I'm not allowed to have a hamster that she can't eat, and she won't eat the other things. So sometimes the mice eat the soaps and the stuff in the soap room, or the ingredients in the soap room, and poison themselves, and they smell amazing. You find them, you're like, oh no, there's a dead mouse, and I can tell because it smells like cocoa butter, like overpoweringly. Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot of animals. 4 dogs and 5 cats is a lot of animals. Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Jen and I are home with no people tonight. Okay, I'm sorry, it is 13 minutes into this, and I've talked about everything except for questions. Oh, my God.
You're the worst.
Here's a good one. This past week, I have been plagued with spiders. I'm really interested in this one. Okay, hang on, because what we need to do is we need to be able to word wrap this bitch. Wrap text. There we go. What was that? It was out there. I don't know. I'm drunk and jumpy. I've been at a fucking haunted theater all goddamn week, and I love it, but it's very scary time. So, all right. So this past week, I have been plagued with spiders. I don't mind spiders hanging out in the corner eating other insects, but these spiders are entering my bed, climbing my exercise equipment, and dangling from the ceiling to intercept me as I walk through rooms. Have I been cursed by a budding arachnomancer? Oh my God, that would be the best fucking type of magic. Or are the local spiders just feeling particularly good about their chances indoors this year? Well, we're going to... Okay, it's cold now, but it's weird when they start to approach you. God damn it. Yeah, it might be that there's a message. Let's ask what the spiders mean. Okay? Spider person? We're going to... I don't know what your pronouns are, so don't mind that if I call you spider person. Please know that I mean I'm absolutely imagining you in the red and blue outfit with the thing and the big eye things. I am imagining that. Even though I'm saying spider person. Okay. So, there's a difference between Spider-Man and a man spider. A man spider is a horror. Somebody said hi, Mr. Jen.
Of
Ambiguous intent said hi, Mr. John.
Ambiguous intent.
Yeah. Ambiguous intent also said Christos Anesti.
I'm not Russian or Greek.
Too many Spider-Men. Yes, exactly. So let's see. 3 cards. What do these spiders want? What's going on? Let's do a reading for the spiders. Oh my god. I did that and my eyebrows disappeared. Call John Goodman. Okay, so what is it with the spiders? Let's do a reading for the spiders. 3 cards about the spiders. 3 cards about your spiders, spider person. Ooh. I'm gonna find out what's going on with those spiders. All right. Wow. This is really funny. They actually do, as a matter of fact, okay? They actually are feeling very good about their chances this year. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. Spiders aren't planning on going anywhere. They're your roommates now. That's what that means. There's no forward momentum. They have no intention to take action and to leave your space. In fact, they do. They live here now. They think that this is they've set off on a pretty good and pretty profitable venture. They like your house. They're like, fuck yeah, we're all moving in. And they know they can get away with it, and they don't need to be sneaky. They know they have the upper hand. They're like, we're fucking spiders. What are you gonna do about it? So that's funny. That's a funny reading. Spiders are really smart. If you talk to them, I was really afraid of spiders until we moved into this house, and now there are so many spiders in this house. I don't have time to be afraid of the spiders because I would have to be afraid constantly. All right. So what ends up happening is if I see a spider, I am just very straight up with it. I say, hey, it's okay for you to be here. You can't crawl on me. You can't scare me. You can't crawl on the kids or anything like that. Okay? But they are fine. They seem to be okay with it. Okay, right. I did try to get a spider high one time, and I will never do it again. And here, I don't know, I'm like leaning in like I'm whispering. Okay, so I tried to get a spider high one time, and I blew smoke on it, and it fell off the wall, and all its legs curled up, and I think I killed it. So the rule is that spiders can be inside unless they touch me, or they crawl on me, or they jump out and spook me, or anything like that. Then they gotta go. And I let them outside now. Now, there was one that I did evict earlier this year. It wasn't his fault. It was just really awkward. I got into the shower, and I was doing my little song about how I was peeing in the shower. I like to pee in the shower. Okay, it's a thing. It's a highlight of my day is peeing in the shower. So I got in and I was singing my like I'm peeing in the shower song. And I looked, and there was this like big fucking like nursery web spider or whatever. Like just huge. Like we get them, like they're about as long as a lighter. Well, that's weird. I just used this for a size comparison in my other thing. But they're about this long. And he was just like standing there, okay, like looking at me. And I didn't see him. I had stepped over him to get into the shower. So he's in the shower and I'm in the shower and I'm standing there singing about how I'm peeing in the shower. And it was like very embarrassing. I think both of us thought it was pretty awkward. And I yelled for Mr. Jen, and I'm like, please come get this spider. And this is how I know that the spider was also embarrassed, was that when Mr. Jen put a jar in there, the spider ran right into the jar. Like, he didn't have to, like, try to catch him. Like, he was like, get me the fuck out of here. So he took him, and he put him outside. And so, like, usually I don't kick them out, but that was just awkward. And I didn't want to have to, like, see that spider and, like, make eye contact with that spider again. You know, it is what it is.
Give it a golden shower.
I didn't pee on the spider, but it did see me peeing in the shower and singing about peeing in the shower. And it needed to go. So, there's a pizza in the oven. All right, now I've done exactly one fucking reading so far. Oh no! Okay. We're gonna go because we've got a lot of these. We've got, when can I take down the baby gate? Never.
You'll fall when you die.
Yeah, so the people,
Falling down.
when you die tripping over it, somebody, your family will take it. Okay. When can I take down the baby gate? I have a recently rescued German Shepherd, 4 years, and my cat who doesn't like dogs. When can I expect them to start leaving each other alone so I can walk my hallway without climbing over the gate? Okay.
Just get it.
Let's find out. No, he doesn't try to hide anymore. He just gave up. He just walks around in the background. It's okay. You're welcome. You're welcome to look at my fine, giant, strapping man walking around. Broad shoulders and his ugly beard. Anyway.
Ugly beard.
Yeah.
Oh, most people like it.
Well, I don't think that's true.
Who are you talking to?
You. I don't think it's true that most people like your beard.
The kids do too.
Well,
I'm not talking about like that's gross, Jim. Don't talk about that.
no, I mean like the kids,
I'm going.
like the cool kids or our kids.
Don't talk to me anymore.
Okay. So let's figure this out. Let's figure out what's going on with your dog and cat. It's like animal night here on Tiny Toons. Okay. Oh, I'm on top chat, so I'm still missing you guys' shit. This is bullshit. So if I've missed your shit, that's why. Everybody knows that's why. Jesus Christ. There we go. So here we go. Let's figure out what's going on with your dog and your cat. Your dogs. Your dog and your cat. There's a dog and a cat. Let's look at the conflict between the dog and the cat. Okay. Oh, that was a sick burn on my kids. It's a good thing Wednesday isn't watching. All right. Here we go. The cat and your dog. We're going to do card for what we need to know about the dog, card for what we need to know about the cat, and card for their conflict will go in between them. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Okay, so here's what's going on with your dog and your cat. Okay? The dog, I think, would love to be friends with the cat. I think your dog would actually, there are no kids on my chest. Listen, that's me. That's Jenny Trout swimming beautifully with a beluga whale friend who has accepted her into the pod because they are both fat. And the paleness of my belly made him think that I was a beluga whale. And then that's actually oh, Oh, I see. Les femmes. Or les femmes, or however they say it. I don't think French. I don't speak French. Anyway, the part of it here is that I think that your dog actually would really like to be friends with the cat and is kind of like, why doesn't she love me? And your cat, meanwhile, is like, little days. Little days. I'm gonna call them from now on. Oh, okay. Anyway, this is how your cat's feeling. Your cat is feeling like, I am vulnerable. I am outmatched by you. I am not, I feel completely threatened. Like your cat feels really threatened by the dog, and possibly because the dog might be too enthusiastic in his friendship. So in the meantime, what is happening is they're just fighting for dominance. They're fighting to see who's going to have the upper hand. I don't even know if this might be a you can never take down the baby gate, or it might be a they just need to work this shit out on their own. I don't know. Let's ask the pendulum. All right. So, should Maggie take down her baby gate? I'm getting a yes. Will the dog and the cat learn to tolerate each other? Also a yes. Will the dog and the cat get along? Zeti said no. The dog and the cat won't get along. The dog and the cat will learn to tolerate each other. The baby gate ain't doing shit. So, wow, this is like animal night. This is awesome. I feel like that guy that everybody loves because he's wonderful. And he died swimming with a stingray. I seen a stingray when I was scuba diving. I seen a stingray. It was going by me, and we were in Jamaica, and we were at one of those resorts where they like put alcohol in your hand like the moment you wake up. And so we were like, we got really, really high and really, really drunk at breakfast, and we decided to go snorkeling because that's just, why not? Why not get drunk and high and then go get in the ocean full of dangerous creatures, right? So, not that a stingray is a dangerous creature, but we're like swimming, and I look over and a stingray like glides past me like majestically. And I turn to get Mr. Jen's attention, and he was just like barfing into the ocean. It was like throwing up. It's like majesty of the universe's creation gliding past us with no barrier. And then we went any chance we could, because they had like various little snorkeling excursions where you'd go and swim out, and they'd swim you out to the reef and stuff for like, it's like a half hour, 45 minutes. You do that several times a day. And so Mr. Jen and I like did, because Mr. Jen was like afraid to go in the ocean. And once I got him to go in, he was like, oh my God, this is awesome. So, but the second one we did, there was a barracuda, and I didn't think about it because I was really, really drunk, but there was like no fish on the reef. And I was like, that's weird. There are hardly any fish out here. I didn't think to myself that there'd be whatever. And then I looked, and then there was a thing, like there was like a fucking barracuda. It was like huge. I didn't know how big. I thought a barracuda was like this big. I thought it was like a little fish. It's not a little fish, you guys. It is not a little fish. It is a people-sized fish. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this one because we already did it. Clear. Somebody wanted to know what the name of the man they would marry next is. Tarot can't really tell you that. Let's see. I already did that one on the other one. Somebody was doing a self-care thing and it came up really good. Here we go. Let's take a look at this one. Wah, wah, wah. Could you do a reading for my dad? Just an overview. Bonus question. How close is he to being a real-life Winchester? My friends have come up with a rather extensive list of similarities, but I wanted to ask you. Hello, nuts to this. You're gonna okay, ambiguous intent. You're gonna try LSD. So here's the story on LSD. Please make sure that you stay hydrated. Please make sure that if you do it, you are not on SSRIs because that can cause serotonin syndrome. And I'm not saying this because I'm a doctor or a pharmacist. I'm saying this because I like drugs and I like to be safe. So that's why I don't do LSD or mushrooms, because you can get serotonin syndrome. Oh, I miss mushrooms. I miss mushrooms like the world. I might like chance it like once, but you know, just one last time. Because like the last time I did mushrooms, it was not the last time. The time before that, the last time I did mushrooms, I was at this person's house. We were at these like Youper's house up north that we didn't really know, and that was the last time I did mushrooms.
No, it was here.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I did mushrooms, and this one time when I did mushrooms, I was at somebody's house. We didn't know the people. And my cousin took us over there, though. And it was like these Zoopers that live up there because we were at my cousin's camp. And he was like, oh, let's go over to these people's house and we're helping them fix the truck. And so we did mushrooms. And we were like, can we go down by the lake? And they were like, yeah, but don't go on the dock. And we're like, oh, okay. And we went out there and the dock was like an M shape. Like the first panel of the dock like went up, and then like the second one went down, and it went under the water, and then the next one went up, and then the next one went back down. So do you have my gallbladder? I have my gallbladder. I got all my pieces. I got every piece in part. What do you mean? I have my pieces.
Your tonsils are gone.
Oh well, my tonsils left on their own. I don't know what happened to those fucking things. I switched doctors. And my doctor was like, when did you have your tonsils out? And I was like, I never have my tonsils out. And they were like, well, you don't have any tonsils. I'm like, why? I used to have tonsillitis all the time. And they're like, they must have, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. The doctor looked me in the fucking face, in the fucking eye. Like you should just say this to somebody. And she goes, they probably rotted out. No, don't fucking say that to me. Don't fucking. What?
You're rotten.
I know, but I mean, like, when your doctor look at you and say that, and then they took out a tumor. I had a tumor on the back of my neck, and the doctor I went to for that, I was like, I've got this lump on the back of my neck, and I don't know what it is. And she like looked at it and like poked at it, and she goes, I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Don't say that. Like, it's just, yeah, like, well, apparently what ended up happening is that my tonsils just got so infected that they just, I don't know, died, which makes sense because I had, when I was in my 20s, I had a really bad, or not my 20s, in my late teens, I had a really bad infection, like a really bad tonsillitis, where like my neck, it looked like I had swallowed a football. Like it looked like I had like 2 goiters. Okay. And like after that, I never got tonsillitis again. So they were like, well, they probably rotted out because of the infection. I'm like, that's disgusting. Anyway, so let's do a reading for this person's dad.
Second reading.
No, this is my third. The other 2 were just for spiders and dogs. It's a spider dog thing. Oh, but I guess you can also like rupture or hurt your tonsils from puking too hard too. Were you over there playing Legos?
No, it's not a Lego.
What is it?
It's like a transformer thing, but
Okay, it's a transformer and you gave it a dick. Congratulations.
it was designed like that.
We don't have any kids at home tonight, and so we are just completely, like, unsupervised. All right. So let's find out for this person's dad. 10. Oh, wait, hold on. There might be hamster time. So, 10. 10 cards for dad. 10 cards for your dad. I want to know how this person's dad is like a Winchester. Oh, shit. Your dad has a lot of major arcana happening up in this. Okay? So, first of all, we're going to look at this hamster. Give me a hamster. I want to show the hamster. We got to get a visit from the hamster, right? We got to have a visit from our friend, the hammy hamster. Hi. Hello, everyone. How you doing? You know, if you hold a hamster and you open your mouth, they'll crawl right into your mouth because they're fucking idiots. Look at. Hi. Beep-a-doo, bop-doo-ba-do-do. Beep-a-doo, ba-doo-doo-bo. Whoop-a-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Okay. All right.
Do your job.
I'm doing my job. Shut up. Okay. So, let's start on this thing for your dad, because you may have asked this and been like, haha, I'm going to ask this funny question. And instead, what has occurred is that there's actually important information here. Your father looks like a Winchester, by the way. Justice is the first card that came up. I don't know if your dad is having some legal trouble. I don't know if your dad has had legal trouble in the past. Okay. Or what's happening. Maybe he's just a really fair person. But it's crossed by death. I have to do the obligatory tarot reader thing. The death card doesn't really mean death. It means change. It means blah, blah, blah. And can I tell you that whole spiel that you have to give to people when you do tarot about how the death card doesn't really mean death, that is the tarot reader's version of hearing someone say, like a cashier hearing someone say, well, I guess it's free if it doesn't scan. Okay? That's what that is. Anyway, he's crossed by the death card, which means change. So either there is a court case or something that he really planned that he was going to win, or there is something, or he has been treated really fairly in the past. Something is going to change, okay? Something's going to change. Oh, put it in. Will you put it in the box, Kara? I put it in the thing. It just helps me keep them straight and stuff, and all that stuff. So anyway, the best thing that your dad can hope at this point is the Hanged Man, meaning the best thing he can hope at this point is making himself more problems. Sorry, I have to burp. I was trying to cover it up, and I realized it didn't work. Don't drop the hamster. Things are going to happen. Well, don't break. He's got to come over here, and he's going to munch on everything. Okay, well, so here's the next business that I've got going on here. A hamster loose on the run. Hi. He's like walking all over my cards and stuff. He's going to eat here, come here. Come here. What's up? There, you're going to eat a donut. He's going to eat a donut. There, he's eating a donut. There's a hamster. There's a hamster eating a donut. He's eating a donut. There. Can you see him? He's eating a donut. He's got a hamster donut. There he goes.
He eats the frosting first.
He's eating the donut. Okay, take this thing. He lost the frosting. There. But now he's going to run his donut all over my cards. Anyway. He's crazy. Okay. Anyway. Well, I love to show you the hamster. It's because everybody seems to. I mean, like you guys seem to like the hamster, so I like to show you the hamster because he's cute. I hold him every day. He's amazing. So now he's got his donut and he's running all over his cage. If you give him a donut, he runs around because he's got two cages that are put together, and so he runs a loop around one, and into the other one runs a loop, and he just does that over and over, like holding the donut up in that air. Anyway, so in the past, your dad's had pretty good luck. Okay. Your dad's had pretty good luck in the past, and the problem is he's running out of options here. Like he's at a point where he's between a rock and a hard place at this point. Something's going on here. Something is going on here, and I think it's something legal. You know anything about this, questioner? You don't have to out yourself if you do. But there's something going on. There's something in an official capacity. Something is going on. And he's run out of some luck. As a result, the things that are coming up soon are he is going to have to spend a lot of time in introspection. He's going to have to spend a lot of time really thinking about his situation and what's going on. All right. Here's the next thing. Wow, you could hear him say that all the way in there. That's crazy. When you whispered, it's Trump, you could be heard. So I guess Oh, hello, roommate's cat. I had a mouse here earlier. It was adorable. All right. I think you can hear my dog snoring. So the first thing that comes up here is the Nine of Pentacles. This has something to do with money. This has something to do, and it's a female card. So maybe this does have something to do with a divorce or with a woman taking money. But either way, this is a thing about losing money, losing the feeling of, because this way it's like the feeling of like knowing that you're all set, and this way is like the not feeling of knowing that you're all set. There's a lot of nostalgia for the past that maybe he's going through right now. He may be, what? I don't need your help.
You don't.
Okay. Maybe he's sort of wishing for a time when things were better. Wishing for a time when things were different. Things are more complicated now, which kind of comes into the change thing. He's resisting change type thing. So expect to hear a lot of the the nostalgia. So that is a thing that's happening. He is doing the good old days type thing. You mentioned your mom ran up a huge bill on a trip. He has not been that. He is worried about money. And he is worried about being too open-handed and people being too open-handed. So that is something he's worried about, but he's not necessarily he's not necessarily concerned to the point that he's not willing to change his own behavior. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a big sense in here of everything always works out, with a big side helping of everything is not going to work out this time. Like everything is not working out. Not to be scary, just like he needs to sort of maybe accept that like maybe this time, this is not the time to test whether or not things are going to work out. Because right now he is stuck in a he's really stuck in a position of just like totally not being ruler of his kingdom in terms of fixing this problem or altering his behavior or using the thoughts, basically using the thoughts that he because he has the knowledge that he needs to be more careful, that there may be trouble coming up, that he might need to sit down and think and be and really, you know, think about this next stage of his life. Okay. He needs to be able to sit down and do that. He knows that that's what he needs to do. He's resisting doing that because it is so much easier to just pretend that he can't see it. Like, look at this. She's got a blindfold on. It's so much easier to just pretend that you can't see that you can fix your own problems. And that is kind of what's happening here. So, yeah. So that's what's up. He knows that there's problems. He knows that there's money problems. He knows that there's going to be some legal something coming up. And he knows that he can do something to make it better, but he's not willing to make the change at this point or to even think about, like, you know, or even acknowledge that he knows how to make the change. So hopefully that's helpful. There's spiders. Clearing spiders. Okay. For an intimate friend, I am unsure where my life is going, and I have great angst for the next year. Will I be able to navigate the obstacles and find peace? Okay. Let me get a smoke here. Let me get a little smoke here. A little smoky poo. All right. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to eat pizza after I held that fucking hamster, and I don't give a shit because you know what? That hamster has never peed on my hands once, and his pee is like one tiny little drop, and I don't care. And I don't, honestly, I've never seen any poop. Like, I know he poops, but he's so small. I've never seen it. Wild. That mouse, however, pooped all of the graham crackers and they had to be thrown away. It is what it is. I have my crystal ball out tonight, too. Because I was talking about it on the other channel. I just get a little smoke going. Well, I am afraid of germs. I don't think you can get germs from a hamster. It's a hamster. How big could the germs possibly be? He weighs like 4 grams, if that. How many germs can he possibly have? You know, it's not something gross, like a person. Oh, people are gross. I'm not going to get the fucking measles from the hamster. What was I doing? Oh. Yes, I was doing a reading about a person finding peace in the next year. That's a good question. Are the anti-vaxxers gonna fucking kill us all? Answer. Absolutely. 100%. We're all gonna die. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and that's what the nuts to this. They my fucking rats. I had one rat that used to always, like, the second you picked him up would just like turd on you, and he liked you, like he liked people, but it's like he'd turd on you and walk on you. I've never had a hamster like pee or poop on me. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Sonata, Pizza Trump's hamster pee. Pizza Trump's hamster pee. All right. So. Oh no! I dropped the thing on the floor. All right. So how's your friend's year going to go? Let's figure out how we're going to do this. We're going to do 3 cards. We're going to do what lesson your friend needs to learn this year. we're going to do how your friend can help themselves. And then we're going to do how you can support them, how others can support them, because it shouldn't just all be on you. So, the lesson they need to learn this year, what they can do to help themselves, and what people can do to support them. Let's figure it out. Ah! I'm afraid that I'm going to lean over and let out a toot and Tammy's going to hear it. Tammy's got that. Okay. All right. I will do that. Here we go. And all right. So lesson needs to be learned. Ooh. Ooh. Aha. So it looks like your friend. I would never generally tell someone that you should financially support your friends, but it does look like friends are going to need, that people are going to need, this person's going to need he's going to need some support. He's going to need some financial support. I'm not going to tell you go lend money to people, but this came up in how you can help support people around him. Can support by checking in, seeing if he needs help managing finances, organizing shit, see if he's paying his bills, things like that. There's a strong feeling of sort of crumbling of a foundation going on here. He's coming from a place where a foundation has like sort of crumbled, I guess. So we've got the first thing that came up is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is like all excited and happy, and look at this culmination of everything turning into a beautiful celebration, but it's turned upside down. So there was something that was supposed to happen, and did it happen? There was something that was supposed to be wonderful and fantastic, and it didn't happen. Okay. So that has set him back. The lesson that he needs to learn from this is honestly a lesson about disappointment, but also a lesson about maintaining ties. That's the first thing that comes to mind, is maintaining ties. Maintaining ties despite disappointment, despite rupture. He probably doesn't reach out to people all that much if he does need help emotionally. That's probably not something that he's terribly good at. And that's a lesson that he needs to learn to take care of. So what he can do to help himself, the card that came up was Sad Dracula, except for upside down. So generally when I look at Sad Dracula, I go, Sad Dracula is, wait, you all dox pretty quick? Oh, they step up. I thought you were saying that we were doxing people in here, and I was like, we're not doxing. No, people are just jumping out and saying who they are. I gotcha. It's 100% voluntary. It's 100% voluntary. Anyway, usually I look at the Sad Dracula and I go, look at all the things that's behind you. You still have 2 things behind you, even though you lost the 3 things right there. And there's a bridge. Get over yourself. Okay. I think the problem here is not that he is looking at the things that the cups is spilled. I think your Sad Dracula friend is looking at the cups, is not looking at the cups that he spilled in a way that's healthy. There's avoidance and there's denial. Okay. There is a denial to acknowledge whatever this was. Did your friend recently get divorced or break up in a long-term relationship? I only ask because there's a feeling about this that suggests that could be the case. But you don't have to say if you don't want to out yourself as to who you are. But the thing is, there was a disappointment in how something has turned out somehow. Be that a marriage or a job he didn't get, or he's had a particular... Oh, okay. Well, that might explain why it felt like that. Because definitely I usually associate this with weddings because of this reminds me of the... Oh, this is going to sound so culturally insensitive, but I don't know what it's called. But when you go to a Jewish wedding and there's that little neat thing that they stand under, it's not not really like a tent, but it's like a little curtainy drape thing, and that they stand underneath to get married. Yes, that. Okay, that's yeah. I didn't want to be like, oh, the thing from Fiddler on the Roof during sunrise, sunset, but that was like my only frame of reference. So I usually think about this as a marriage card and have it turned upside down like that. Yeah, it does look like maybe he's recovering financially from this, but he's having a hard time doing so. He's having a hard time. Oh yeah, canopy. That's what those are called. When there's a curtain, but it's horizontal. That's a canopy. Not just at a wedding. Anytime. That I don't mean to yell at you. I'm not trying to yell at you. It's just that's what it is. When a curtain is backs and forthsies instead of upsies, downsies, that's what it's called, is a canopy. Thank you, Tammy. What was I talking about? So the point of the matter is your friend is having a hard time financially, stuff about it. And oh yeah, no, I wasn't denying that that's what the term was specifically in the context of a Jewish wedding. I just had a hole in my brain where I did not know the word for canopy. All I could think about was this, like a curtain, but this way. I think that there is a little bit of denial of maybe this is the kind of person that only looks at the positive things, or if you try to talk about it, they're like, well, I'm just glad that that's over, blah, 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 so maybe not actually looking at like the things that were lost and the disappointment and fully dealing with it, possibly because it's, like he's too busy worrying about financial recovery from this. So sorry that I'm rocking. Sorry to stim, but it happens when you get drunk. You just need to stim sometimes. And it happens, everybody. I have Tech Sunday tomorrow for my... I already said that. Oh God, I'm doing it again. Jenny, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Oh no. Nobody cares what you're doing tomorrow. I always talk about if I'm going to be in a play. Okay. I'm like, if anybody's going to use that information to come murder me, please do it after the last performance, but before strike. That would be the ideal time. If you were going to murder me, do it then. That little in between. True story. But don't do it when people count on me and all that good junk. Is it time to eat pizza? Is it gonna burn my mouth? What can I throw? Yeah, this is a weird transformer. This is like a little transformer. Well, I guess it's not a transformer. Oh, it is. It does have a human face. Oh, God, what did I do to it? Look it. Doesn't it look like he has like a giant dick? Like, is that supposed to be like that? Is he put together wrong? I think he's one of those little Kinder toys. You know, the Kinder eggs, and you take it apart, and there's like that little plastic guy. You have to snap the pieces and put it together. Maybe it got put together wrong. I don't know. But it for sure looks like a cock. Like a transformer who's single and ready to mingle. The cockpit. All right, well, we're just going to send this little guy. Come here. I don't mean come here. You guys can say where you're at. I'm talking about me. Talking about me and where I'm going. To hell. Whoa! Did you see that? Hey! No, don't throw it back. I'm not playing a game. Is it time for pizza? Just throwing shit.
Is it?
I don't know.
What time is it?
You don't never let me have it until you say it's okay. Until you say it's safe. Also, I need another drink. Clearly need another drink. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on. I have to delete that. I have to cut that one because we already did it, and I'm trying to keep this thing clean. Oh, not like I need to keep this thing clean, like it's dirty. And Ed Sheeran.
Keep it pure.
It's not finished though. Okay, well, did I? Oh my god, that was a burp. Do you see? Ed Sheeran wouldn't treat me like this.
Keep me busy petting his cat.
Oh yeah, I think he has more than one cat. As much as I love Ed Sheeran, I'm too allergic to cats.
He's so emotional. He's like Brendan Fraser with the too emotional.
Oh no! Oh my god! So my husband just was saying that Ed Sheeran reminds him of in Bedazzled when Brendan Fraser is like that ginger-haired guitar guy on the beach. If your parents will make safe trips, okay, yeah, we can do safe trips real quick. Hang on. I do have a cat, but she's awesome, but I'm allergic as fuck to her. I do rub my face right fucking on hers, and I let her kiss me on the mouth. I let her lick my eyes. I would let that cat do anything for me or to me. I love that cat, but I'm allergic to her, so that complicates our relationship a little bit. I'm miserable like the full time I'm snuggling her. It's just like the worst. All right, so we are asking about Tammy's loved ones making safe trips. So will Tammy's loved ones make safe things through the trips in the weather?
Sure.
I'm getting a yes, but it's like a shaky one. So basically they might have a hard time traveling. So it might be inconvenient, basically inconvenient travel. Let's ask about the weather because the weather right now is bull and shit. Hey, is the weather going to be as bad as they say it is? My arm is getting tired. Yeah, it's saying the weather isn't going to be as bad as they say it is. Yeah, I like cats. I'm gonna always. I'm actually after this beautiful bitch goes. She's 13 now. I can't believe she's 13. But after this beautiful bitch dies, I will never have another cat because there are no cats that are as good as my cat. Like, end of story. There's never going to be another. I'm never going to love another cat the way that I love this cat. There's no fucking way. So, never. Never, never, never. What are you doing? All right. Okay. Somebody says, "Hey Jenny, huge fan. My question was related to mine and Hub's attempts to spawn." Here's the story. I know I should put a note out there about this. I don't do questions about babies because of something that happened one time that I felt really bad about. So I don't do questions about babies or kids. Although my daughter, I try not to spend money this week, but my daughter got a tarot deck. So she's starting out with it. So, let's take a look. Oh, we got one that I can do one-handed. I'll do it with my left hand. All right. I won't affect it because that's silly. That's superstition. All right. Will my next short story be accepted? Now, wait a second. Will the next short story be accepted by someone? We're getting a yes. Here's the thing. You didn't ask by who. So maybe not by this person that it's out for. But no trouble, bub. Yeah, you should definitely draw a tarot deck. Why not? I am. I mentioned this to patrons on my Patreon a few months ago that I'm drawing. I'm making an oracle deck, and it's called it's gonna be called the Oracle of Total Fucking Bullshit. So, Sybil, you draw yours. I'll draw mine. We'll keep checking in with each other and motivate each other. Okay. Bam! It was good to meet you too. All right. All right. Let's see. What tattoo should Jenny get next? Jenny should fucking finish the tattoo that she's already got. She hasn't fucking finished it. She hasn't finished her fucking thing. I have a sleeve that's not done yet that I gotta finish before I can get any of the other tattoos I want. But the next one that I do get is 2 anatomical hearts together, like stacked up on top of each other, like Grey's Anatomy book diagram style, with a banner over it, and then it'll have the doctor's name on it, like the name that Douglas Adams gave the doctor, which is a mathematical formula, and I'll have his name on that. So, yeah, I gotta finish my sleeve. Honestly, anybody in here that wants to draw a tarot deck, fucking draw it and send me a copy and I'll use it on here. I'll tell people to use it. Not that like I have this huge reach. I have like 26 people that come in, but still, I mean, people will, if you show up here and stuff, you show up here, people will support it. I think everybody here would support you doing that. You guys would like RT and tell people to buy the deck, right? If Sybil draws it and puts up a Kickstarter. we would chip in, and if we couldn't chip in, we'd share with other people, right? Do it. All right. Okay. We already did this. My father doing okay. My mother passed unexpectedly thing. Didn't we? Did we already talk about the dad who's going to RV across? I think we did. He was going to take an RV. Somebody died. Then your mom died, and they were going to take an RV. Did we do that one, guys? I think we did. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. Oh, he's joining clubs and churches. We did that one? Okay. I just want to make sure. Okay. And we talked about Nathan Pyle, right? I'm pretty sure we did. You have an update on your court thing? Almost burped. I mean, I did burp. Tell me about your court thing. Yeah, I'm all about this update. I'm like literally just, I'm like on video here, just sitting here eating pizza, looking and like reading. I'm sure it's fucking fascinating. People are going to come in later and they're going to be like, what's she doing? I'm just eating pizza and fucking staring. You tell me about our court case. Oh, okay, and we were kind of expecting that to be the case. That there wouldn't be, that you wouldn't find the justice that you were looking for. So we kind of knew that was going to happen. You feel okay with it? I mean, that sucks, but it's good that you feel okay about it. I mean, that's rough. I feel bad that happened to you. Please don't take me eating pizza as the disrespectful or like I don't actually mean when I say I'm, my heartfelt sorry. I'm just, super high and drunk, and I wasn't thinking. I was just eating like a shark, mindlessly. The short story. All right. Somebody has, am I going to make it through my master's program? Am I going to make it through my master's program? Here's the thing about your master's program. I can tell you yes or no you're going to make it through. But do you want to know if you're going to make it through your master's program? Or do you want to like fucking be able to get through it kind of like easier? And I don't mean like easier, like I can make this easy for you. I mean like, are you going to want to like, do you want to hear like how to get through it? So that's what we're going to do. I probably got pizza in my teeth. I can't believe I just sat here and ate pizza in front of everybody. I don't eat in front of people a lot. It's not like a conscious thing. I mean, it's not like what for the reasons that you would think. It's more just like, I don't know what I look like when I eat. I guess I do now. I can go back and watch the instant replay. And I can see what my teeth look like. Do you know why there hasn't been anything fucked up tonight? It's because my kids aren't home. And so 1,000 people aren't on the goddamn internet at this very moment. My eyes are so red. Oh my God, my eyes are so high looking. Okay, so let's ask about this person's master's degree. We want to know a strength that you need to that you can fall back on to get through it. Oh, how if you can. More anxious about school. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ask your strength. We're gonna ask an area that needs improvement. And we're going to ask, how to keep yourself healthy, what to focus on to keep yourself healthy. Okay? That's what we're going to do. So, your just out of curiosity, did you go to a museum recently? Person who asked this question, Miriam. Anyway, the point of the matter is, I bet you can smell the pizza, Tammy. Through the microphone. Okay, so here we go. Your strength, what you need to work on, and how to keep yourself healthy as you get your master's. Okay. So here's the story. I have a piece of pizza. This pizza was from Aldi's, guys. It's really good. It's super good. Aldi's is really good. Look, everything at Aldi's is good. Like their store brand shit. And I feel like a rich bitch when I go to Aldi's. I just like walk along like, oh, Fig Newtons for 89 cents. No, 2. And then I come home and I eat both. Like right away. Yeah. Aldi is like where it's fucking at. Well, I say Aldi's. I know it's Aldi, but I'm from Michigan. And we add an apostrophe S to everything. Aldi's, JCPenney's, Hudson's, Myers. We don't do it with Target, though, but we call Target Target. Almost everybody I know calls it Target. Aldi's. It's not Walmart's. It's the Walmart. I don't know why we do that. So. Yeah. Mama Cozy or whatever. All right, let's pop this other bitch open because fuck it. I'm just going to ruin my life. Here's the thing that you need to,
Huh?
Not you!
Huh? That's me.
All right.
I need my pizza.
Here's the thing that you need to concentrate on here. All right. The first thing, your strength, is a page of wands reversed. Okay? So, usually that means, because I always read these as intuition into action. These are how they always come across to me. This shows striking out on a brand new adventure, striking out boldly. Your strength, this is your strength, is that you are cautious. Your caution is your strength. And your, I don't want to say reticence because that sounds stubborn. I guess I gotta stick with cautiousness. Your slowness to get into things. You ease into things. You ease into decisions. You carefully consider things. That actually is a strength in this area. There's not a lot of flippant jumping in. However, your weakness, I don't want to say weakness. I said what you need to focus on. You need to focus a little bit more on the ways you get yourself into trouble. Like I don't know if this is the case, but I'm just going to use it as an example. Let's say we'll talk about Mike because this is what his name is on a can. We'll say Mike. There's a guy named Mike. And this guy named Mike has a lot of confidence in himself. And this guy named Mike also has a lot of anxiety. So this guy named Mike has big goals. And he goes, I'm going to go out and I'm going to achieve these goals. Maybe I'll go out and achieve these goals. First, I got to stop and I got to think about all the ways that this could go wrong so I could talk myself out of it. Mike wants to achieve this goal, but Mike also wants to sabotage himself. This reading is saying you have this somewhat in common with Mike. You know the ways that you get into trouble. You know the ways that you can become overwhelmed. You know that the bad habits that you have. Okay. But you tend to ignore them because it's not going to be like last time. Sure, last time I burned myself out because I was doing too much, but not this time. This time I'm in a much better place and I can handle it and blah, 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 blah. But that goes against your strength, which is to cautiously consider all of these moves and what have you. The thing that, if you're going to do this, the thing that you need to keep in mind and you need to remember is you need to remember to have balanced emotions on things. And it's basically saying be cautious, consider things from every angle, but don't do it to the point where you are literally actively talking yourself out of a goal. Okay? Because your strength is being cautious, and the thing that you need to work on is not exploiting that caution to shoot yourself down. And the Queen of Cups reversed is a symbol that you need to focus on fixing that problem, not, I don't want to say denying, because denying isn't the right word. It's not the word I've got. It's the word I've got. The Queen of Cups reversed. Oh, damn, I lost it. And I lost that one. But the point is that you need to consider a balance, consider the ways that you do tend to, I don't want to say that everything you do is your own problem. There are other things, but I mean, like, the ways that you could help yourself, you convince yourself that either you can move mountains or you better not try to move mountains, because what if? And that's what you need to be paying attention to. You need to be paying attention to the fact that some of your strengths are being exploited by the things that you need to work on and the ways that you can try to sabotage yourself. So it doesn't look like it's completely out of, I mean, it looks like this is saying it's not out of your reach. Grad school is not out of your reach. It's not ridiculous to try, but keep in mind that you need to be cautious about your emotions and stuff like that, and definitely walk a fine line with your mental health, but not in such a way that you use it to keep yourself from doing something that you want to do, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go eat some more pizza. I have to get up early in the morning to be at a theater because I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm going to play. And I won't be here next weekend. The most, I won't be the one after that. And won't be the one after that. So it'll be 3 weeks until we're back together again. But in the meantime, I hope anybody who's doing Passover or doing stuff for Passover is happy. And I hope that anybody who is doing Easter tomorrow has a good time. When the time comes, just tell yourself Christ is risen and just say it's from me. So all that stuff in whatever language you prefer, just pick whatever you want. And then just pretend that, like, you can say it to me and then I would just say it back. I'm going to say my part in this little imagining thing. It's going to be, it's going to be that I am, that I'm going to say, like, the thing first. I'm going to say Christ is risen first. And then you have to do the response. I am so drunk. Oh my God. I hope I don't have diarrhea at rehearsal tomorrow. I probably will. I'll have like the hangover shits. Oh no, it'll be a nightmare. Oh, Tammy, absolutely, you should see the show. I'm a pit singer. I don't want to say I'm just a pit singer because we have a function, and I feel like if you say just, it makes it sound like you don't think you're important. But like, yeah, we know we are. But I'm a pit singer. I'm not on a stage, and but it's a really good show. It's at the Kalamazoo Civic. It's called War Paint. It's incredible. Everything about it is incredible. Our fucking backdrop is like a digital screen that cost like $500,000. I almost hit it with a chair the other night during Sitz Probe, and my life flashed before my eyes. But if you're in the Southwest Michigan area, I really recommend it. War Paint at the Kalamazoo Civic for the next 3 weekends is a very slick production. It is incredible. There was dancing the other night on the turntable because there's a turntable stage with a big, gigantic fucking dance number on it, like a big, like 1930s dance number on it. It's fucking amazing. It's going to be great. So if you're in the Southwest Michigan area, definitely worth the price. Definitely worth the price. This is going to be. And then if you hear the first sopranos that you can't see on the stage, but just random ghostly first soprano, I'll be in that group. It's me and a couple friends. So we will see you in 3 weeks. I'm going to miss you guys. Keep it real. You know what I mean? Keep it real. For real.
Okay. We got it.
No, we don't got it. Keep it real.